Hi Aquariuses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your 2017 December reading. I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue as usual, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with a clearly defined word of prayer that we can refer to at the end of the reading. Thank you. Now, I was just looking at my brand new Lenormand deck, and the spread is a 5-card spread that I do, and the card representing the spread is the Clouds card. So, some of you may be up in your head a little bit and maybe need to get your feet more solid on the ground. Something is ending with someone who may have been dishonest or cunning, or this could even be that someone is losing or leaving a job behind, because in the last couple weeks of December we have being anchored to a situation that has a great chance to grow into prosperity and or is just a lucky circumstance or situation. So some of you are unsure of where you're landing, and you're kind of just actually going from leaving something behind into going into something better, but feeling maybe a little bit anchored to it for some reason. So I'm going to continue with a circle spread using the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason in combination with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. For further clarification as we go through each step of a circle spread before us. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so again we have these Druid energies I pulled earlier. So the Druid is like the magician. So the Druid card here is saying you guys have acquired all of the elements that you need from your experience, and at this time you may be able to manifest a new path or a new direction. It could also be that someone around you also is very witty and wise, and they're trying to pull one over on you. I see that you guys are, some of you, not all of you, trying to manifest a partnership with the Druid energies when it comes to career and finances. Now, it could have to do with love, but I'm going to start out with career and finances. In your mental aspects position, you guys have the warrior energies to start a new prosperous beginning. So maybe you've planted a seed or sent out a resume or connected out somehow. Know that with the Prosperity Begins card, that could not only mean that you're finding a new business to work for, but it could also mean that prosperity of a plant seeded between people is starting to grow. Now, in your relationship sector, we have rebirth. So this is you guys shining like the sun, looking at your beautiful new path for the very first time. Searching and hoping and praying, some of you, for a balanced connection. I feel like it's mirroring all kinds of things, but for sure finances and love, trying to find a new path that's balanced and fair. Now, in your creative inspirations position, we've got patience. So Spirit's saying, yes, plant this seed, observe it, take care of it, watch over it, be creative when it comes to it, because it has great potential to grow into something much more. In your actions position, maintain authority over your own path, because that ensures your stability. Only connect with those that you can trust at this time. Be patient. Connect to those who are fair. In your emotional aspects position, there may be some recognition or reward coming from somebody who is a very good caretaker, who makes good money, who speaks clearly what she feels. And I think this is the direction of potential that some of you are contemplating, that has to do with maybe an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I'm even thinking earth sign female. And you guys are kind of planting and watching and taking control of your path because you don't want to be imbalanced again. But I do see that you are contemplating either this person's warrior energies or your warrior energies to begin a prosperous new path. And if you're hoping, thinking, and praying for it, and the actions are to take authority of your path and to step towards stability, this new path is seeming very planned. Slow movement. In your subconscious, Spirit's saying, here you are, ready to use that sword to decide what and who is going to be in your path ahead. And Spirit's saying, there will be positive movement forward. So put that in your subconscious and think it. Now, in your practical matters position, the Four of Cups is saying that, there may be some discontent when it comes to your home, to what it is you want to achieve in your path. So give birth to something new for and with yourself, and be patient. Watch to see if it grows, because there is potential there. You will receive recognition and acknowledgement if you continue to manifest new ideas, and that's going to bring in acknowledgement enough where you're going to find better balance. Getting paid what you're worth is what I'm trying to say. And that could happen as soon as the next 3 weeks or months. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit is helping to support you with the spiritual strength energies. You have the inner strengths to be able to deal with someone or an energy around you who may be even in authority, who has ulterior motives. But focus on a positive movement forward, balance, a new path, someone who gives you recognition and reward, and then be patient and observe. In the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when you guys watch this video, we do have recovery here. So this is manifesting something, putting a lot of energy into something, and coming to the point where now you're pretty much done. Do you give something another chance? Some of you are worried. Some of you are feeling fear about giving a chance. Why? Because there's a fear of deception here. That's only in your first week and a half or 2. That's why you're being alert or alerted by Spirit. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, you can finally lay down your sword and take some time to think. Maybe even time to take some action to release yourself from whatever's been going on. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, I believe this new opportunity, offer, and or idea is going to come in, and it might just be important for you guys to go and take a little time off. Travel, where passion can be enlightened. Find a new direction. Contemplate who's dedicated to you. Are you dedicated to yourself? Contemplate being diplomatic with others when it comes to what you may have to sacrifice in order to develop a newer, better, brighter, happier path ahead for you. But it's going to be a difficult choice, because you may have to, through the sacrifice, feel like you're abandoning a situation or connection. But in your outcome position, pardon me, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, there's the world tree. If you sit back and are patient and observe and take things slowly, you will come into an awareness of what it is you want to manifest. See, here's the King of Cups energies. Wait, take your time before stepping into that new world path. And then when you come to awareness of what it is or who it is or how it is you want this path to be, then you can use these magician energies to manifest it. And what will it do? It'll make you feel like and shine like the sun. Your solar plexus chakra will be fulfilled. We even have husbandry here. Maybe some of you hoping to get married and you're suffering in silence, but there's some sort of adventure ahead of you. that's going to fill you with a lot of spiritual and material prosperity. You will have learned a lot about yourself and your path through a very difficult world path. And the High Priest is congratulating you for how far you have come. He's telling you may now go into a new direction, a new path, where there is harmony, where there is contentment. So, let's move into the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue and clarify romance energies. I see and feel some here. Some of you, I feel, have been fighting your battle for a long time with your leather on, trying to manifest something much more fulfilling for yourself, trying to find a new path, a positive movement forward, and just the ability to have balance in a partnership or connection. In the center of your reading, we have the cards representing you here on Earth at this time. Again, I see travel to connect with partners, and you have the energies of the Druid, the Magician, to travel and go see someone. In your thoughts position, we have heart-to-heart conversations, putting on that leather, carrying that sharp sword, having heart-to-heart conversations so that you guys can decide, where is it, if this is your new beginning, your new prosperous beginning. Maybe two incomes coming together as one. Now, in your relationship sector, we have being reborn into a new exciting path, looking at that path for the very first time, and hoping for balance. But I don't all the way see or feel balance because we do have codependent energies here. So someone, either you guys or a different person, is addicted to a person, place, or substance. And you may find that out on your trip. Maybe that's why there's heart-to-heart conversations in December. Now, in your creative inspirations position, we have the Page of Wands. So this is potential. This is planting something and being patient. This is understanding that if you just enjoy life day to day, set goals in motion, that you will naturally be attractive to those around you in December. In your actions position, we have authority, becoming the authority of your own path, making sure that there is stability in your own path. And Spirit saying, you won't have to do anything for those of you who are single when it comes to love, because they're pointing the arrow, Cupid's arrow, right at you, telling you that you deserve love, telling you that you are lovable. In your emotional aspects position, meeting someone who expresses themselves in a way where they give you recognition. And what's the reward? Maybe the reward is that you finally feel as though you've met the partner that you've been seeking. I may clarify that in a minute. And that is your emotions. So you could just be emotionally saying, wow, this person really said nice things. Could this be the person for me? And then subconsciously you've got, I'm going to make some positive movement forward, but I'm going to be clear about who and what is allowed in my path. There may be a need for some forgiveness here, for some healing. So know that your love life will benefit as you forgive either your parents or someone else. This is lined up with taking a trip. This is lined up with trying to find balance, trying to find a new path. This is lined up with somebody who has an addiction of sorts. Now, in your practical day-to-day matters, we do have boredom when it comes to your home and your achievements. So Spirit's saying, focus on creating something else that's financial. Maybe, sell something via the internet. Work on a skill or talent. In your inner strengths position, we've got spiritual strength because we have someone with ulterior motives, because we have someone who may be deceptive. So you've got the energies to be able to be strong if someone steps forward and wears a false mask with you. because Spirit's saying you deserve love, and love is what they want to bring. Be careful in the first week and a half to 2 weeks from watching this video, because I do see you trying to recover, but you're unsure kind of where this direction is leading you. There may have been a strong magnetic chemistry, but you have to also be careful because we do have deception and envy. We have a little bit of suffering in silence here. Wanting to take a trip. Wanting to maybe someday even be a partner or husband or have a husband in this path in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe the travel is what will heal some things for you. Maybe that's what you guys will do in the next 2 to 3 weeks at a very quick pace. And in your outcome position, the High Priest is saying, take an adventure. You've come a long way. It's time for harmony. It's time to just be playful. To recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Go on an adventure and let that solar plexus shine. Be who you truly are. When you can release energies from someone from your past, you will then be able to shine like the sun. Feel like a kid again. Go back to the beginning of when you were 8 years old, before all of this passion and intensity came in. There is great luck at the end of December, and I feel like a great gift is coming, but I cannot see where it is. It could be in this harmony. It could be in the realization that you and someone belong together. But I do see some disillusion, rivalry, feeling stuck, defeat, trying to create something traditional. And maybe eventually there's reward, but I think it's going to take a period of time. 6 months for someone. All right, so let's go to spiritual guidance with the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. Oops. Please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aquarius with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on Earth on into, December. Okay, they're saying trust in spirit, meditate, because they're suggesting that it's time for you guys to move in a new direction, which is pretty much what we are hearing about. And actually, there's going to be triumphant success in this direction and passion. New passion, new connections, new lots of things here. Just watch out for deception in the first week and a half or 2 of December. And know that you'll find harmony and good luck towards Christmas. So, the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time, and spiritual advice is trust, because Spirit's saying you're ready. Maybe you've worked through a lot of things, but you're shining like the trophy now, and Spirit's saying you are ready. In your thoughts, some of you may not feel like you're ready. Some of you may still feel like as though you are recovering. And they're saying that's okay. Wait. We don't need to move quickly. Maybe in the recent past, and this could be in the near future, so this is kind of saying that the success is that good luck, and then at some point you realize you've recovered. At some point you realize you're ready. At some point you can trust that in the next few weeks things will improve. The situation will improve in the next 4 to 6 weeks. This is where some of you, I feel, might choose a new direction, whether it's financially or in love. Meditation will bring the answers you seek as you are recovering. In your hopes and fears, maybe you're hoping for a peaceful resolution, because in your outcome position, Spirit's saying there will be big happy changes. Thank goodness. All right, so to clarify, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck in combination with the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. The first week and a half to 2 weeks from when watching the video, Spirit's saying within the next few months, look for a sign. That sign will show up and things will improve in the next 2 to 3 weeks. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, take action. Choose that new direction. You will be ready and there will be success and peaceful resolutions. So let's clarify. Trust right now that Spirit, if you pray, will help to bring you great blessings and happiness. Hope, wish, and pray on the Wheel of Fortune. As it's moving back in the upward position of blessings, what is it that you are trusting in Spirit to bring you? Know that you're ready. You're connecting with someone. You're feeling like a kid again. You're shining like the sun in December all over these readings. You have the Temperance energies to help you to heal. And as you're recovering, to decide a new direction. Uno momento. I apologize, that was Buster, but Buster definitely was barking when Spirit talked about looking for a sign for a new direction. And in your outcome position in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have you taking action of sorts. So again, we're back to you're ready right now, you're contemplating a new direction, you're having to wait as you're wanting to run away from a situation or connection. Here's a situation where I see a parent and a child for some reason at this time. There's going to be something successful that takes place, and even though it's difficult, you can trust that Spirit is going to assist when it comes to the situation improving. The 10 can represent celebrations. Very much so. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, choose a new direction. At one point you may have been up in your head, but now Spirit at some point is saying you're going to be ready. You're shining like the sun. It's time to move forward. Come away from the pain and anguish of the past and allow yourself to shine brightly from within and to be reborn. Meditation will bring you the answers to that which you've been worried and focused on. Spirit saying, don't worry. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you may be coming back and forth because of a situation that's maybe been a little traumatic. And in the outcome position, we've got you guys looking at something from every perspective, because maybe you can't believe that it ended up with such big happy changes. Again, in the beginning, first week and a half to 2 weeks, well, this is saying within the next few months, it will be difficult to make a choice. You may feel stuck. You may feel stagnant. You may be unable to make a choice because you don't have enough information. And in the next 2 to 3 weeks, look for a sign, because Spirit's saying this new path, this new idea, this new direction, this new improvement is coming your way. The choice is up to you. It's difficult because something that involves taking action also involves the Tower. It involves the falling apart of that which was, and however that may apply. So in a 3-card summary, Spirit's saying in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, get very clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused. As you deal with some sort of heartache, this may even involve court. There may be some fantasy that some of you Aquariuses are having, wanting to sneak away, wanting to hope, wish, and pray for a new direction. Very focused when it comes to leaving a situation or a place. Watching something come to an end so that there can be some sort of comfort. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe traveling or coming together or taking a new direction to connect with someone to see what that connection is like, and actually being reborn maybe through this connection, coming to some sort of realization. And then in the next 2 to 3 weeks, hiding like this little guy under here. So not wanting to really look at a situation for some reason. I think it's because there's still things that have to be completed. So things are moving slowly. There could be a secret here for some of you, not all of you, whoever's these energies pertain to, when it comes to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. In your outcome position, here you are, flying free, taking action, heading out in a direction, not knowing by which where this direction is leading you towards, and not really even caring because you're unsure of what's on offer in that cup. Maybe you're hoping an offer will come from someone who has air in their sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Wanting to travel and reconnect with somebody, but maybe finding out that one of those people, I'm beginning to feel that there's more than one here, 2 or 3 actually. For some of you, not all of you. It's like you want to come together, and when you do, you don't want love. You want fantasy, and then you feel like it's not the real thing. You want to put an ending to something so you can start something new. And like there's this constant circle of 3 people or 4 people. Here you are, and Spirit's saying, what are these negative energies that you're carrying? Are you addicted to a person, place, thing, a way of thinking? What is it you are running from? What is it you're running towards? Oh my gosh. It's time to actually choose a direction. And these energies I just received, they haven't let go of something, therefore they cannot welcome something else in, because Spirit won't do that when it comes to another soul. So there's got to be healing. There's got to be healing. Here in December for a lot of Aquariuses, when it comes to, I feel when it comes to just love in general, there's been too much pain somewhere, and until there's healing, nothing else is going to work. So if there is someone that you guys are hoping to come together with, take your time and heal from whatever has just transpired. There will be good luck in the end. And you can anchor yourself to a new connection, but just make sure that you come into a peaceful resolution within your own self about what's right before making any major decisions, especially in December. I think in the new year, things will improve and become more clear, so that if you guys do move away from a situation, the situation closes with, like it said, with a positive resolution. Feeling good about walking away if that's what needs to be done. Wow. Lots of messages there for you guys. So your word of prayer that we pulled earlier, if you need to, listen to the video, use it as a spiritual tool to go back and forth and write down what applies to you, and then do some self-study about why you wrote down what you wrote down. How, maybe you can make some changes, and what it is you truly want moving forward. Your inner child is your word of prayer. I nurture the child within through playfulness and through self-care. Very precise card, I feel, for this reading. I think you guys have been really busy taking care of others for a period of time, and it's time to get back in touch with who you used to be again when you were like 8 years old. So to close, I'm going to read from the book. Mother Mary watches over all children, including the child who always resides within each adult. This card comes to you as a reminder for your inner child to take care of the inner child who is crying out for attention. If you're only working and not having fun, this part of you begins to feel neglected and sad. This is a message for you to create time for amusement and for play. Your inner child also craves attention. If you've been overly critical of yourself lately, he or she may feel shame or depression. Forgive yourself as Mother Mary forgives you for what you think you've done and not done. Learn from any mistakes instead of holding on to self-destructive guilt. Right this moment, please reassure your inner child that you love him or her. Again, with the cloud energy, it's time to get clear about where it is you want to go next in your path, what it is you want to accomplish. By the end of December, we have the Anchor and the Clover, which speaks of stable prosperity and certain luck. So you have success on your side. If you're suffering in silence, take some time to deal with that and to be patient when it comes to a new direction. Thanks, Aquarius, for stopping by my channel. I hope you guys all enjoy a beautiful and happy holiday season. Take care and God bless.